It is a common misconception that clinging to our history, every scar, every triumph, every tear is what builds our character. We convince ourselves that to forget is to lose wisdom. Yet, we rarely realize that dragging the entirety of our history behind us is not an act of strength. It is a burden. True liberation often requires the courage to unburden your soul. Consider this tale a mirror for your own life. By the end, I ask you to answer one question. Are you truly living today? Or are you slowly burying yourself in yesterday? In a dense, ancient forest, there once lived a spirited bird. It was known for its vibrant feathers and swift flight. However, over time, this bird developed a peculiar and dangerous habit. Whenever the bird experienced something, be it a moment of pure bliss or a moment of deep sorrow, it would find a small pebble. It would etch the memory onto the stone and place it inside a small sack it carried. It did not matter if the memory was sweet or bitter. The bird felt compelled to keep them all. It convinced itself that the happy moments must be preserved forever, and the painful ones were necessary lessons. At first, this seemed like a harmless game. The bird took pride in its collection. But as the seasons changed, the habit became an obsession. The sack grew heavy with the weight of accumulation. Consequently, the bird's flight lost its grace. It could no longer soar above the canopy. Yet, it told itself, "These stones are my identity. This sack is the treasure chest of who I am." But gravity is unforgiving. The heavier the sack, the lower the bird flew. One afternoon, a wise old owl crossed its path. The owl asked, "Young one, why do you burden yourself with that heavy load?" The bird replied proudly, "This is not a load. This is my life. It holds my greatest joys and my deepest learning. I cannot leave it behind." The owl gazed back with concern. "If you carry yesterday on your back, how can you possibly fly into tomorrow? You are grounded by things that no longer exist." The bird ignored the wisdom and moved on. But the journey became agonizing. Weeks turned to months. The sack was now overflowing. The bird could no longer fly at all. It could only drag the sack across the dirt. Its wings atrophied from disuse. One tragic evening, a storm rolled in. The bird tried to seek shelter, but the weight was too great. It slipped in the mud. The massive pile of stones, its precious memories collapsed on top of it. The bird lay trapped, crushed by the very things it thought were essential for its survival. The past it refused to release had ultimately claimed its future. The owl returned to find the silent scene. With a heavy heart, he murmured, "The past is a place of reference, not a place of residence." This story carries a vital warning for us all. We often hoard our emotions like the bird hoarded stones. We replay old arguments, hold onto grudges, or obsess over past glory. But if we carry the weight of what was, we exhaust the energy we need for what is. We become tired, bitter, and stagnant. We miss the beauty of the present moment because we are too busy looking backward. Like the bird, many of us are crushed by things we cannot change. Life is a flow, not a collection. You cannot resurrect the dead past, but you can murder the present by carrying it. So, drop the sack, forgive the hurt, release the nostalgia, and step lightly into today. You cannot change yesterday, but you have absolute power over right now. Breathe, let go, and allow your heart to fly again. If this story lightened your load, please like this video and subscribe to Innerra Tales. I will return soon with another lesson for your soul. Until then, stay present, stay light, and keep flying.